What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you a new series, and it's similar to what I did a long time ago, but it's not exactly the same. It's going to be a vlog style video, but it's not going to be like a vlog. Recently, I've been given the idea, just as a New Year's resolution, perhaps I should be more mindful, and think about the good things that happen each day. So I have tried keeping a journal before. That's not going to work on its own. So maybe if I do a little bit of a journal, I'll do this to document like each day and then make it as a weekly video and upload those days. And I'm mostly just saying, well, this happened today and it was awesome. Now, keep in mind that I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to go on and flaunt things that I've gotten. I know there are people not as lucky as I am to have a family that understands me so well, and if they could get me something, they get it. Now, I don't throw any type of tantrum over it. I'm just letting you know that, but they know for me it's anxiety. If it's something very important to me, if it's in reason, they try to fulfill it, right? And I'm grateful to them for that. But this is going to be like, if anything happens that makes me happy. That way I can look back on this and say, well, this day wasn't all bad, right? And it might be something that some people would like to see, if they're having a down day and they can look at my videos and maybe that'll cheer them up. Or if it makes them feel worse, then just don't watch it, right? Just turn it off. I never want to make anyone feel worse. So I'm going to start with December 24th, Christmas Eve. I had a really good dinner at Dairy Queen, 2 cheeseburgers and fries. I had a large ice cap. I got a visit from my aunt and uncle that don't live with me and received the stuff for Christmas from them, and they got to open my presents. I've been doing some room decorating, which, you know what? I will show you anyway. I'm not going to do this every single time, but I don't know if you see it, but I've been decorating my bathroom. Yeah, that's my bathroom. Also, I've been doing little decorations too from my old Tim, holiday cups. I've been making, these are like little bookmarks that I want to make for myself, to help me get into reading. So anything that is special to me that could make a decent bookmark, I know they're not very good. I'm not a master at it. I have no real good tape to get it together in a professional way, but it was fun to do. Along with decorating my room, that really made my day a lot. Now, I am going to be telling you this past few days, but I will not be able to go in any particular order, because for the most part I don't remember the days that particular things that made me happy were. But I do remember Tuesday I went to Value Village and actually got stuff for a bargain haul number 8, which has been a couple of months, because I technically included number 7 as my birthday video, so that's why I said it was number 8, if anyone is wondering. I did have a 7th one technically, but I'm trying to be good with saving money for the things I really want each month when I can use it now, so the bargain hauls aren't always a regular thing like they were for the first few months. So getting to do one again and just to look around Value Village was wonderful. Like, it was like being home. That is kind of like, I feel perfectly comfortable there among any other stores. What else? Well, I've started a new game on Animal Crossing New Horizons. You're probably thinking, why is that a good thing? You lost all your... I just wanted to start new with all the new features that have been added. And just start from the beginning, and it's really nice, actually. It's a really relaxing game. I had a nice bath. In the last few weeks, I've watched the South Park COVID special, the Return of COVID. Honestly, they're still masters of their work. Matt and Trey are. Today, I think I also watched Christmas Evil's Kill Count by Dead Meat. Honestly, I've tried watching that movie, and to me right now it's a little slow, so maybe someday. Now, guys, these clips are going to be there's going to be at least 7 of them per video, so I'll be talking 1 or 2 things about the day, or anything about the day that was positive, so I can share it with you guys. I'm trying to keep this video as light as possible, just for there's no real, stress. I just want this to be an easygoing video that we can all have a smile at and have a laugh at. So I'll see you in the next day. Hey guys, it is December 25th, 2021, and I'm here to talk about my highlights of today. I opened my gifts and got everything I wanted and more. I still have a few things that I'm going to order later, but pretty much it's all settled there. But my favorite thing I got was the Switch Lite. And it is a Palkia and Dialga edition of the Switch Lite. I also got My Time at Portia and Final Fantasy VII, which I haven't tried yet, but I've heard they're really great games, and I'm excited. I was looking forward to trying to play these games. At least, I know Final Fantasy probably isn't the best game for me to start with, Final Fantasy VII, but I heard it's a little bit better than some of them, and it's handheld unlike the ones for the system, so maybe I'll spend more time trying to play that. I am getting back to Kingdom Hearts, just slowly getting into it, in a way. I also had a really great turkey dinner with my aunt and uncle. I had potatoes and turkey. Also, am enjoying a Smirnoff Ice. I've also been watching some YouTube videos. I'm particularly enjoying the Ballinger family's Vlogmas videos. I don't watch family channels as much as I used to, but I like the Ballingers okay. Like, they don't seem to clickbait, and the kids seem to be genuinely happy, even though maybe there could be questionable things. I mean, there could be with any family, but it's just, honestly, out of every channel I've watched, they seem the most genuinely wholesome, right? Of all of them. So, and today was just a better day for me in general. Like, unlike yesterday, which I'm not going to get into. This is more of a positive video. But again, I know, guys, you might say, well, you shouldn't hide your emotions, right? And I don't at all, right? And I am very genuine. That's why this video series is about the positive things that happened to me. Like, they did happen to me, right? And I'm not faking my emotions about how I felt then. But I still want to keep this type of video as positive as possible, in case people don't want to see the negative rants about things. So, if anything else happens today, I might include it, but right now it's only like 5, almost 6 o'clock, so more can happen in the day. But as of now, this is the end of today's section. Hey guys, it is December 26th, 2021, and it is Sunday. I had a pretty decent day today. I walked and got a nice cat from Tim Hortons. The weather wasn't so bad, so I enjoyed my walk. I enjoyed a couple of turkey sandwiches and finished off the potatoes that there was. I actually recorded the what I got for Christmas video. I'm just in the mix of editing it now. And I also read the second chapter, but it's really the first chapter of Dawn of Arcania, which I've been keeping up with the series starting with the Pokemon Crimson Fury, Pokemon Midnight Shroud. Now we're starting Dawn of Arcania, which is the third and final of the Endman 64's fanfiction in Pokemon, and have been doing some videos for the Crimson Fury, and I might think of eventually rereading some of them and doing more videos maybe for next year. I don't know, but it was a really good start to the third installment. I learned about Michael's great aunt, I believe, Rosemary Kinston. I'm just loving it so far. And I did a little more decorating in my bathroom. I've been doing that before I re-edited, where I rechanged where I put that because the tape wouldn't hold there. It would dry out. Value Village, where I do the hauls. Like, I'm making this bathroom personal in a way. So far I had a really good day. I didn't do much playing in my game, but you know what? If I'm doing other things that are fulfilling to me, that is what is important. Hey guys, more stuff to add to today. I finished my what I got for Christmas 2021 and uploaded it. I did a little organization of this. The lighting isn't that good, so boop, that's better. This is what it looks like, and I made myself a little bag that I can have near the bathroom, like with some of my stress toys and word search. There's some coloring books. I'm still working on it a little bit, but I'm happy with that. Also, I spent a little bit of time with my stepdog, Buddy. We get him a couple days a week, for those who are new, and I got to do some snuggling with him while I let my other dog, Leah, out. So, he's always the cuddliest dog when you sit down, and he gets all snuggly right into you, so that kind of brightened my day a little bit, because having to let Leah out at this time, she could take a long time, we'll just put it this way, so he helped me pass the time pretty well. And I haven't done much besides to watch the Ballingers, and I watched a recap of a few movies. One of the movies, I forget what it is, I think it's X over Y or something, and it's about a individual on the autism spectrum who is brilliant and loves math, and he tries to compete for the math triathlon. I don't know what they call it, triathlon or something. And I seem to like when movies are recapped in an easy and explained way. It just kind of makes my day. So I had a pretty good day today overall.
Hey guys, it is Monday, December 27th, 2021, and the positives for the day, I made a very nice birthday card for my aunt and showed it to her early. She loved it. I took my time doing it, and I might take a picture of it because I don't have it right now. I gave it to her, but it's like different little hearts with different colors, and picture of the animals that we look after. 2 of them is our own. But she loved it. I also watched some recaps for Ted and Ted 2. the recaps are spot on. I enjoyed some root beer in my Snoopy cup that I got in Bargain Hall 5, I believe. You can look maybe up there for the video. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And I also I finally did like the For Better or For Worse vlog number 85. Oh, that was good, and hopefully I can get back into doing them. And I'll see you in the next clip. Hey guys, adding more about what I did today, or what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a nice bath with my new shampoo, and these are the pants that I'm going to wear. I love these Snoopy pants. I don't know why I've been getting into a Snoopy-like mood, like a comic mood. Also, I'm doing something that might help me in general. Now, I got this journal for Christmas, and I've been writing down things like routines. Like I made a routine for Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, right now, I don't plan to completely follow this through. I'm waiting till after New Year's. This is somewhat like a New Year's resolution besides doing these positive 5 videos. So, I have a schedule. That way, I have choices, in a way. If I have choices, but not overwhelming amount of choices, then I'm usually good. Like, I play video games a lot, so I have 2 sections there to play different video games. Like, for example, right now I would normally be playing one, but I decided to do a little more time with YouTube, so that is fine, as long as I'm doing something productive and not sleeping. And I'm putting some time to read, too, when I turn off my electronics. And my Tuesday and Friday is different because I work. Also, I have my games. I got 4 games here that I want to at least play a little bit of. And the game playing can happen in different intervals too. Like if I'm doing something I don't need to totally focus on, I can do both. But I got Undertale, Story of Season Pioneer of Olive Town, My Time at Portia, and Pokemon Red, which I haven't fully beaten it on the actual cartridge. And I'm just doing other things like TV shows. Also working on things that I want to buy. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited about this schedule. I literally hope this changes my life.
Hey guys, it is Tuesday, December 28th, 2021, and it is currently about 2:48 a.m. Yeah, I know, awful early to start today's section of the positives, but I'm in a positive mood right now, and this positivity, this thing that made me happy, happened within the last half hour, so I want to get this raw. Let's just give a bit of a setup. I was having trouble getting to sleep, as I always do, but this time I felt, well, I didn't want to play a game, I didn't want to watch a video, I want to just organize my nightstand a little bit. And you're probably thinking, oh, that's nice, I see why you're in a good mood. That isn't the main reason for this good mood. Now, you see, I was going through this blue, they had 3 stacked blue containers, right? There's this one there, there's this one here, and then there's this one over there. Now, I never looked into any of them besides the very top one, the one that was like on top, because I didn't think that they were being used for anything. So I get to the third of the 3 of them, and I find this. Now I know it's a very cool Pokemon Black DS case, but again, that's not it. I opened this up to find 5 of the games I've been missing for over 5 years, perhaps even 7, and I'm going to go in order as I found, or not as I found them, but as the cases. I have them in cases now. One is Digimon World Championship. I had this as a replacement Digimon World Championship when my cousin let it get destroyed. He was, under 5, so he was 5 and under, so that's not the biggest deal, but then I lose this copy. It was probably since I moved there, maybe even before I moved here, so maybe over 10 years, maybe, I've been missing this. Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. I had this game, but I don't think I remember playing it for over 10 years anyway, so that may have been how long this one, at least, was missing. I don't know for sure. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. This I know I was missing for a bit because I had the case at one point and it was gone. I only had the Explorers of Time. Now I got the remake of the the original, or second, versions. Pokemon Black, yeah, that's right, I did have Pokemon Black already, but I did have a second one too. I found, maybe because I had to replace this one, but I found this Pokemon Black. And finally, Pokemon White. Yes, now I got the sister game again to it, which I am grateful for. But can you believe it? 5 games I've lost for about a decade suddenly were underneath that blue container all this time, and because I never looked there for some stupid reason, I never found them until now. And it's only because I wanted to use those blue containers to help organize my stuff and get my nightstand clean. Those are the reasons I found these games. It's by pure accident. So if this is the start of how today's gonna go, keep on giving it to me, because I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next clip. Hey guys, just updating you on the rest of my day after that 2:40 something a.m. start to the 28th. I had a pretty good day. I didn't do my schedule to a T. I'm not fully planning that till after New Year's, but I did manage to play some Pokemon Red and some Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. I'm doing pretty good on it. My schedule is different games every few days. Like I try to rotate between 4. Tomorrow it'll be Undertale and My Time at Portia, so I'm more iffy on that, because those are 2 games. One I did play for a short period, which was Undertale. One I haven't played at all. At least Pokemon Red and Pioneers of Olive Town I've had some experience with, so it was more of a 2 comfortable games for me. But with Pokemon Red, I am training in Viridian Forest. I'm not quite at the gym yet. Yes, we played 2 or 3 hours. I like to grind my team a little bit, but a little bit at a time. And the Pioneers of Olive Town, I'm doing good. I'm on day 8 or 9 of spring, and I'm getting pretty far. I have more progress, I think, in that game now than the Pokemon Red. So I'm enjoying it. I got a nice cat from my uncle, and I enjoyed that. And I got to visit with my aunt for a while. It was my other aunt's birthday, and she loved her card, as I said. And I didn't watch very much today. Like, well, it's kind of a lie. I've watched a lot of the Ballingers and the Daily Bumps, you know, in general. And I watched one or two movie recaps. And I can't remember exactly which ones they were. But I also watched Mojo, which were, some of them were the trends of the 80s, and the worst things that they wouldn't do again in the 80s, and just what was popular in the 80s. It was interesting in general. Now, what am I hoping to plan to do for the rest of my night? It's like almost 9:30ish, and I have going to try my best, besides this, to turn off all the electronics that, you know, mean something to my brain, because the thing that happens to me at night is my brain overdrives. It keeps putting questions in my head and exciting thoughts, you know, like, oh, I should do this in this game, or oh, this video I should do, and it seems very active at night. So, I know this isn't necessarily a positive thing, but you know what, I will mostly do positives, but also, I'll just avoid the negatives, in a way. Just more of a chatty type of video. But what am I planning to try to do? Well, moving my pretzels out of the way. Yeah, I got them too. I got pretzels for Christmas. I plan to do some reading. I'm going to try to do that for a couple hours till like midnight. The word is try. And I'm currently trying to finish Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm like this. Where that bookmark is where I'm at. And where that other one is every time I make a small goal, 20 pages, because my processing speed makes it harder for me to read things quickly. So it might take me 3 or 4 times through one page to actually fully comprehend and remember what's going on. So 20 pages, though, to heavy readers is very quick. For me, it might take 30 or 40 minutes. Maybe, and as I get better at it, maybe it won't take as long. But it's a fair goal, and then I just put it for another 20 pages and keep on going. It helps me kind of get through things a little bit better, but I'm trying to put some more time in. Yes, I know I technically have something technology worth right now, but that's my exception to the rule when I'm doing this video. Now, again, today I didn't fully follow the schedule. I mean, for one, I don't work during the holidays, and I don't know when I'll work again, you know, with everything going on, but on those days I follow, like, the other days, the days I don't work schedule to a degree. So, but I didn't follow it fully, because I didn't work on YouTube so much. I didn't watch Disney Plus or Netflix or any other one of site besides YouTube so much. It was mostly YouTube today. But hey, that's gave me positive feelings, right? Like, if I'm not feeling a certain way, like feeling bad a certain way, I want to do something that will make me do something besides sleep, right? So sometimes I have to learn to kind of tweak those based on how I'm feeling. But I'm going to try my best to get some more things done. Be a little bit more creative. Things besides just one video game all the time. And I think I did that today. Like, I played Pokemon Red instead of, like, something I'm completely familiar with, like Sword, which I played 1,000 times. I played the Story of Seasons, which you would argue I do play a lot, but I don't play it and concentrate on it so much. This time I'm trying to get somewhere more in this game. And it was a pretty good day. I don't want to jinx it, but my stomach has been great too today. So guys, I will see you in my next clip. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, December 29th. I had an okay day overall. I got a small ice cap. I walked up the street or up the hill for it. Didn't go all the way, but I still got a small ice cap. This part is partially from last night, but also carried over to today. I read 3 hours of both Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and the Archie, greatest hits, I think. Gotta find it there. Alright. I read some of this. And I read 40 pages of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And 20 pages of that Archie book. I also played some video games. I played Undertale, and I'm doing alright. I mean, I've died a few times. Ha ha ha, yeah, Jazz died a few times. But I'm at the point where I'm still doing the puzzles, Papyrus's puzzles. But I'm slowly enjoying it. I actually managed to do some video editing. This video, to be precise, like the footage I had before, I'm uploading and editing those segments. That way, I don't have a whole whack to do, and I learned that while doing it and listening to my narration in my video, I can play Pokemon Red and enjoy it. It's something easy to play while editing, which will distract my mind when I'm not focused on doing something. So I'm learning new things that help me every day. I made myself 2 burgers today with some marbled cheese on them, and they were fantastic. I finally started watching Disney Plus, watching, episode, was it 1, or is it, 1, 2, 3, and I started 4 of The Simpsons, so I'm slowly watching that. Now, this next thing I'm going to say, I'll admit, isn't 100% positive, but it's something I can laugh about, so that's all the same. I remember when I was going to get my ice cap, and I was saying to my aunt, well, I'm dying in Undertale. I wonder if the next game I'm going to play on my list is going to be is going to give me just as much hell. Guess what? What my time in Portia did. I know you're thinking, what? That's supposed to be like a relaxing game, is it not? Well, I thought so. And what's positive about it, I'm going to continue with it. It's completely ridiculous in the opposite way of Undertale. Even Undertale isn't completely ridiculous because the mechanics are fair. It's just I suck at dodging, like when I'm playing as a pacifist, right? But with this game, Jazz is positively, a quick little rant, but just to explain it, it's hard to see to a degree. Like, I have to squint to see, where I'm going, at the map. And when I'm doing the map, I have to, right now I'm at the point where I'm supposed to build this bridge for some magma, or, islands, I forget what it is. You have to build a bridge to go to an island. And so I have to go to this cave or something, cavern or something, to get material, and I'm getting completely lost. So it's not that it is overwhelming that you have to fight anything. And it's funny. It's more positive because I had made a good conversation with my uncle about it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see a 7 to 10-year-old, which is what it's rated, by the way, 7+, playing it for 30 minutes and okay, yeah. Because they may not know where to go, they may get overwhelmed and confused, but you know what, as I said, what's positive about this situation is I am not completely giving up on the game. I'm going to spend some of my time for the first few days that I'm meant to play that game and watch some walkthroughs to help me with it. I mean, I hear the game can be really good, and I don't know if it's just the Switch port I have that makes the screen look so small that I get disoriented. Or what? Maybe it's better on a bigger system or a computer. I don't know, but I'm just figuring all the mechanics out in a way. Once I learn my way around, maybe it'll be as easy as Story of Seasons, the Pioneers of Olive Town. But right now, I'm just taking my time, enjoying, me doing my scheduling, upside down, but scheduling. And eventually I will learn what works and what doesn't for me when I'm doing activities. Like, as I said, last night / early this morning, I spent 3 hours reading, and I focused right on them, which for me is amazing. I'm close to finishing the Goblet of Fire. The day I announce that, that will be a really great thing. I mean, I actually read and enjoyed it, and remembered, for the most part, what I read. Like, in other words, I processed it correctly. So maybe the more I do it, the better I'll get, and the more I can make in 2 or 3 hours. But I was just pleased with myself about that, and every day, hopefully it'll get a little bit better. I'll learn how to handle obstacles, like with my time at Porsche and editing. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next clip. Hey guys, just adding a bit of a clip. I did awesome today with reading by Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, plus that Archie comic I showed you. Just like the day before, I read 45 pages of this and 20 of the Archie comics. So I read like 65 pages today of material. Altogether, I've read about 125 pages worth of material in 2 days. And for me, that's amazing. Like, I have never taken the time to just sit down and read. And I'm going to try to continue this up, because this is so close, as you see, to being done. This is where it is, how far away from finishing this book. The Archie comic will take a bit, but I'm using that as a break material to just kind of transition into it. But I'm very pleased with myself. I'm actually starting to enjoy reading. When I break it up, it seems a whole lot easier. Guys, it is Thursday, December 30th, 2021. And I actually have a few good things that happened today. I was watching YouTube a little bit. I can't particularly remember anything exciting necessarily, but I was relaxed, but I was enjoying playing Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. I enjoyed some Aero bars and a couple of ham sandwiches with nothing but ham on it. And I managed to get some card openings recorded, and hopefully I'll have 1 or 2 edited and out. My God, I'm finally doing something useful with the schedule. Now, guys, how am I doing with it, though, in general? I decided I have a schedule outline, but I am going to base it on how I'm feeling in the day. So if I wasn't feeling good, for example, I could twerk to what I'm comfortable doing. But I have to try to stay awake, is the point. So let's say I had a game, like I had the games for one day. Today was supposed to be Undertale and the Story of Seasons, which today I might just stick with the Story of Seasons because it's helping me a lot. But I could also go to Pokemon Red. But I decided that the games right away will not matter as long as I get all of the main games that I want to get on. If I give them each a certain amount of time. And with the Story of Seasons, or the Pioneers of Olive Town, it does take a lot of grinding in a way, but it's also really relaxing and enjoyable. So I'll either finish the night with that or put one on Reddit. I'll go to Undertale maybe tomorrow. You know, I mean, I did have a good day. I'm just not going to get to any of the negative, if any, you know, did happen. We'll just say normal stomach thing, but not without going into details. But I did good. I stayed up. Which good came out of it. I stayed up. I played the Story of Seasons for 2 or 3 hours. By that time, I was feeling better, and that was around the time I would edit a video or do a video, and I was able to record 5 or 6 card openings. So all it is editing now. And I might extend my time a little bit to at least edit some of the card openings, so that's what I mean by compromise. Like, the schedule will not have to go to a T. It will be, as long as I'm doing something productive, in a sense of the word. Like, you're thinking, yeah, video game is not so productive, but it helps me, like, with my brain, in a way. It helps me focus a little bit, and it keeps me awake. So I think there's a little production in that, because I'm working on it, right? If it's something that isn't completely, like, wasting your time, then I count it, right? Like, I found yesterday, I wasted a little bit of time with the time at Portia, in a way. But, water under the bridge, I will eventually get back to it and work on it. I twerked it around, the games around, so now I'm including Final Fantasy VII as an option for my time at Portia. That way, I'm actually enjoying playing them, in a way.
Hey guys, just adding a little bit to this last, day before I end the vlog, it is still the 30th, and some good news. I finished, well, this isn't good news, it's good and it isn't, but I finished the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. All it took was for me to buckle down and read a couple hours a night. Who knew? I mean, to really buckle down on it, right? And I find my processing ability has increased since reading. My ability to focus, it's amazing. Like, why didn't I do this 20 years ago? But that's what it is. When I say it's good, positive, and it's not, it's positive. I'm proud of myself. In about 3 days, I read like 100 pages of this. And for me, that's an accomplishment just because of my processing ability. But it's bad because it's over. This book is over, and I was really going to get, just finally going to get to the groove of it. But I can just read the next book eventually. I've also started reading The Bad Beginning of a series of unfortunate events. You're probably wondering, why did you just go to the Order of the Phoenix? I need to take a break. As much as I've been loving this book, it's best I take a short break to read another. Like, I'm not going to be reading a whole bunch of these before the Order of the Phoenix, but at least to read one other book to keep me, my abilities to change a little bit. So I'm reading through this, and then I might go to the Order of the Phoenix, or I might go to a Goosebump book. I have no idea what my plan is yet, but reading a bit more different material before I go to the Order of the Phoenix. Now, I read 31 pages of this, and there's apparently 162, so when it comes to length, it is way shorter than the Goblet of Fire. And also, when it comes to understanding, it is quite, at least the first book is quite a bit easier than the Goblet of Fire, too. In fact, it goes to the point where it'll explain certain words if a kid might not have been introduced to it. Like, there was one particular part when they were eating dinner before they moved to Count Olaf. They said, okay, boiled chicken, boiled potatoes, and blanched green beans. And they're like, oh, for those who don't know, blanched means boiled. Then the fun thought that I had there was, why didn't you just say boiled if you said boiled 2 times in a row? Maybe they thought they'd switch it up. I don't know, but it was a new word that I didn't know. But they did explain it, which is, again, good and bad, because I'm like, do they think kids are idiots? I mean, if they don't think the kid is going to understand it, why didn't they go to the simple term to begin with? Right? If they're going to just explain what it means. But, you know, what do I think of this book? What do I say? It's okay. Not Harry Potter. But then I'm getting used to reading a lot of Harry Potter. But I think I'll like this the more I read it. I'm just happy I finished off The Goblet of Fire. Plus, I read at least a tenth of the way through this. So that was really neat. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this positive vibes video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe and help this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. I will see you guys in my next video.